Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Now it's
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Ajax!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
Gnabry!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Aken
Is there, and he can get that clear.
and now they can spring out of defence. Dink through.
Oh, well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Pretty robust defending.
Gnabry has got himself a free kick.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Baku.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
That has not gone well. Played into space, and he's intervened well there.
Gnabry. Kante does well to stand firm and defend it.
And he's found a way past. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's lost and a chance!
Goal! Ajax! And they get themselves in front!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Ajax go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's a great chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking to play him in. Adama Traore. Searching pass he's played there. Thiaw makes the interception. And here's Gnabry. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And it's Gnabry. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Pedro! Oh, terrible. This time, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Bob certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Out to the right. Sufal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Gnabry. Gnabry looking to add to his goal. Thinks about the... And the finish! Sara. Van Aken. Now Sara. And it's Sara. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee has just said play on. Sara. Gnabry. Stepanenko. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Valencia is herring after that one. Elustombo. And it's Conte. Sporting Braga looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Valencia. Adama Traore could try cutting inside here. And he's got his cross in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Van Aken. Caio Henrique. Ndika. And it's Gnabry. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. Sporting Braga are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And that's the second half started.
Sporting Braga have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now this could be a chance. An instinctive... It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Nicely shaped ball. Zakaria spots it and intercepts. Gnabry. Valencia. Kante calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's a key interception. Buckle. He's a sharp little ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Goal! Braga! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gets the shot away! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's Bielski. Has a shot! That's got him rattled. That has been cut short. Safal. Nilsson.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 29.514 espectadores.
Played out towards the right wing. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Sara. He's tried one! Oh, that was close. Kolumuani. And it's Sara. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pedro. That's a shade optimistic. Safal. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good alertness. And here's Canabry. Shot could be on. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Sporting Braga take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Chance here to counter. Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Safal. Can he get on the end of this? Sara is in a really good position out wide. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been slung wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Colomwani! Oh, he's been caught napping!
Substituição para o Braga. Número 20. Número 17. Número 10.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Número 8. Número 32.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9.
Chance! They've scored!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Ajax clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bujelski receives him in a wide position, climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here.
5 minutos de compensação.
Oh, no joy this time. It's a searching pass. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now that looks a decent ball. Nilsson. That'll be a throw-in. And he was quick to react. That is ended up in no man's land. Bujelski. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Ajax really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.